I always thought my land was safe, quiet acres, the kind of property where neighbors wave politely and HOA regulations feel irrelevant. That was before HOA President Linda decided she had more ambition than sense. It started subtly. A truck here, some construction equipment there. Then one morning, I drove up to see a massive mansion rising on my property, brick by brick, walls and windows where my pasture had been. My jaw dropped. I stormed over to confront her. "Linda, this is my land." She smiled like she had already won. "Technically," she said, flipping through a folder, "this area falls under HOA jurisdiction. I'm allowed to build." "You're welcome." I laughed bitterly. "This land is mine, legally deeded." "You can't just take it," she shrugged. "Watch me." Weeks passed. Her mansion grew taller and grander, with a huge "Welcome to my HOA estate" sign on the front. Neighbors whispered, HOA board members nodded nervously, and I filed paperwork, sent letters, and tried to reason with her. Nothing worked. Finally, it went to court. The judge reviewed my deeds, surveys, and county records. The room was tense as the ruling was read. "Based on the evidence presented," the judge said, "the property belongs to the plaintiff. Any structures built without consent must be removed, and ownership is hereby confirmed to the rightful owner." The room went silent. Then I heard a sharp gasp. Linda collapsed into her chair. The mansion, her grand vision, was legally mine. Every brick she had so proudly placed had been built illegally, on land she had no right to claim. I felt a mix of vindication and relief. The judge's ruling was clear. I could remove her from my land, and she had no legal recourse. When I returned to the property a few days later, the mansion still stood, but the HOA president did not. She avoided eye contact with anyone, murmuring apologies to the board and neighbors, her empire crumbling faster than she could rebuild it. I restored my land, marked boundaries clearly, and finally felt peace. Some people think power comes from position. Some think entitlement allows them to rewrite reality. But in the end, law, deeds, and the truth always win. And watching her collapse when it all came crashing down, priceless.